Hey, what is up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XVI. We are continuing on from, when was last? I think it was like Wednesday was the last episode. We haven't really done too many recordings this week. This week has kind of been a rough one. But anyway, that being said, you can see I finally made the weapon that wouldn't let me make last time. The one from... It kind of suits the armor because it's black and red, same with the armor, so that's kind of cool. It was a little bit stronger, but anyway, we're going to jump straight into it, and...
Well, someone's in a hurry.
I will be honest.
Just following orders.
I don't entirely remember where
Never took you for the type.
we're heading. I'm just turning the volume back up again what it was originally on. Oh, that's what I was going to turn on the volume, the combat volume. I'll do it after this.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail,
four's not that
we'll have our
much.
Eikons to fall back on.
We can get away with 3, then get away with 4, right?
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an Eikon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria?
I mean, there's 2 Phoenixes.
I reckon he could probably...
Because I still believe the one in the hood is Noah. Joshua.
Let's try not to
Dude,
find out.
I was watching Xenoblade 3. Noah's still stuck in my head. Joshua.
I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
I still believe he is the hooded man. And the way he has fire, I'm guessing he still has the Phoenix. Therefore, the Phoenix is kind of in Clive and... Alright, before we do anything... Oh, I forgot to do the side quests. I'll do the side quests later. I'm sure they'll still be here when I come back later on, so I'll do them then, get some extra experience. But I do want to quickly... Oh, there we go. I want to go to sound. Go back. Master volume went down. What will combat be? Effect volume? Honestly, maybe you're it. Be on 70 as well. Voiceover? That's not. No, I think it's.
We're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and
There's a
Jill
few
before
side
this
quests here.
dame
Yeah, I'll do
finds
them in
me?
my own time. Oh, you can't just teleport over. Where are we heading, by the way? We are heading there. I mean, at least we can travel here, but I didn't know it just didn't give me a teleport here. It was telling me it should teleport to that one, but we were a little bit far away from it, so I mean, we are still kind of a little bit far away, but better than nothing. We would have had to run so much further if I was doing... I'm going to grab this on the way. Oink. Alright, anyway. Right. I'm just going to interfere, as always.
Sick of Toggle.
Yo! Oh, they got... Where's what's-her-face? Guess we're going to toggle with us. We don't have Jill. Or Sid. Neither of them were fighting with us. Dude, the weapon actually suits so well with the armor, though. Alright, we are... I feel like we're going to have quite... I'm going to go up here a little bit so I don't have to fight all these guys. We're going to have quite the showdown, though, if we are going to fight these guys.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
But they're coming to fight me.
But that was north of the checkpoint.
So we're going to get a mount. I have seen videos of people riding mounts, and I'm still running.
Has friends in the south.
Ooh, we found another teleporter pad though.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The
Those people
flowers.
that judge by the looks.
Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But...
Well, she wants
I
Clive
shall
bad.
expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
I don't know what Sid that just bit, dude.
You say these are all from down there?
Kind of just... They left with us, unless I zoned out where they were going,
What the hell
but
are you doing?
well, they would be with us.
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
I'm a slave that's like full on decked out in armor and a sword.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
We should just whoop their ass and just walk in there by force.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame.
Hey, you're lucky I don't
Get
let
out of my
Ifrit go.
sight, filth.
Look, they act tough, but all I have to do is let Ifrit go and this whole castle's coming down in fire.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Oh, we've lost Torgal now too, by the way. Oh no, there's Torgal. Torgal's still staying with us. Let a man and his dog.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Looks she has a lightsaber by her waist.
Shall I have one of the
Look at all
girls
those
draw a bath?
lightsaber handles.
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Dun, dun, dun. Is that just a brothel?
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel.
He wants
Whatever
Clive.
wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no
I mean, she's probably dead.
And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people.
Usually people that are missing are probably
I
dead.
can't say I'm any good at it.
Or held hostage.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Seal obtained. Moon and star. Ooh.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything,
Flagon?
ask for me there.
Why does that name sound so weird? Alright. Give me the experience. Probably should have done the...
I should probably start here.
Probably should have done the... Oh man, there's a lot more side quests here as well. I'm going to do a lot during...
You wear the dame's brooch.
between
She must
episodes.
trust you.
Just try and get as much
You'll have to
experience as
have me look
possible, I
for one
guess.
of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to
Screen
her.
up. Screen
See,
sunk.
Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the
Hey,
dame
I
as a
can
mother,
see.
as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Yeah, they're going to make us talk to everyone. There isn't even any fish in the pond. That is one depressing pond.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something.
It was kind
The
of
dame
like a
was so
stalker.
proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down.
I mean, if
This
I
man
had to
from the
guess, it
garrison.
probably is the guy then.
Did you ever
He
see
seems
him?
like if he
Of course I
captures her,
did. He
no
tried
one
to
else
sneak
can
into
have
our
her.
room enough times. Slimy
Someone who's
sod's
that
got a
desperate
scar
is
on one
probably
eye.
the mindset that would
Claims he
have.
got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A
Yeah,
man
make it
from
sound
the
like I'm
garrison.
supposed to know where he is.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
So many side quests around. I really... There's even more.
Well
I
done.
kind of want to do them, but at the same time, we'll focus on the story. I don't want to do side quests every episode. Most of the time I'll just do them myself, but occasionally I'll do them. Hey, help! Yeah, there's a lot there. Quite there. There's a shop there.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
That means there'll probably be even more.
I'm
I'm
looking for
gonna
a
have
man
like
with a
10
scar
side
over his
quests.
eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only
Now
one
I can
man
make
in the
this guy my
garrison with
bitch.
a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. More is
Alright,
the
where
last
we going?
village on the road to Oriflamme. I
Not
should
that
let
far.
Isabel know where I'm headed.
God, this mission's just gonna be a lot of back and forth, I feel. It might get tired real soon, but we'll see.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary.
We could just kill them
There
all.
is a
We got
man
Ifrit on
who
our
owes
side.
me a favor.
We can
More
just play
than
every
one,
game
in fact.
dirty.
His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright, where are we going? Pretty far away. Yeah, we're going there. I guess I just run this way, right? I was gonna see if I had teleport, but from where the other teleporter is, doesn't look like I can really get there. Alright, let's sprint. It's off the town. We can sprint. I need to find... I don't know how to get a mount. I should look into it. Okay, look at that. That's the castle. Can I just ride one? Because I've seen pictures
How many bearers suffer to keep your
of riding.
granaries full?
I want to be able to ride. Oh, they're going to attack me. Whatever, I guess we'll just run straight down. And there's got to be a way I can
That's enough for today, Branded.
ride one eventually. I guess I can look it up. That's probably a way to go about it, right? Just look up. It's probably like a story mission at some point. Let's just hope it's not like Diablo 4 and puts mount riding at like the very end of the game, because great. Who doesn't love that? There's just quests galore everywhere, isn't there? Oh my lord. Well, I'm gonna be busy between episodes. The good thing is the side quests don't usually take that long.
As Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Some of them are, I mean,
You,
some of them
Bertrand?
can be lengthy, but yeah.
The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep
I do
your head
apologize if
down.
we can hear the dog going off.
Fact is, folks
Oh,
round
there he
here
goes
would
again.
sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the
He's
dame's
bossy.
approach to protection.
He has to get everything his way or he doesn't shut up. The problem with Pomeranians, they love the sound of their own voice, and they don't ever shut up.
Weren't expecting any.
I mean, you get used to it after a while, because you just learn to block it out. But
What's this? A
God, he's
branded?
loud.
Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Like a puppy. Needs the affection, you weird old dude. Alright, anyway. Back on another detour we go, because it's going to have us running the entire island, map, world, whatever it is, before we find out exactly what we're doing. Gonna be fighting these rat dog cat things.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Oh, he did.
Wolves. You can't let them get any closer to the village.
Wait. Gotta do this. Just for the fun of it, because I can. Yeah, it's always satisfying to do that.
Get him, boys!
Do these. Hopefully we can draw some more guys. Okay, we drew 2 in. Got 3 in.
Sick of Torgal.
Kill it.
Sick of Torgal.
I think my power's been net.
Sick of Torgal.
Like, this weapon's stronger, but this is doing less damage. I don't know, maybe there's a... I mean, we could go Ifrit. Just run around causing havoc. It runs out so quick. Surely there's got to be a way to, like, shorten the, time for that, right? Or maybe make it so it doesn't run out as fast?
Damn it all. Bodies.
Told you they're dead.
A man and a woman.
Every time someone goes missing, they're dead. Here's he stubbed one.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
I mean, everyone we've gone
If
looking
that's
for has ended up
true,
being dead.
And the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he
Well,
sees
no,
a
no one
woman
else will get his
come.
woman because they're both dead.
Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one thought they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
He's scared. He doesn't want to do it. He probably knows that if he does it, he's probably going to be banned from going back.
I need to tell Isabel.
What a key, though.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne
Is
by.
it? Oh my god, the sunset. That looks great. Like, look at the view, though. How's that over there? Not the... I mean... I kind of want to go over there. I'm kind of curious at what it is, but that's like hella far away. No way I'm making it over there.
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
He did. How do the armbands on her arm not fall down? I guess that switch has her arms crossed so they can't fall down.
It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
I should just keep it, just not give it back. But I don't know what I'll do with the comb. My head never... Yeah, it must have a lot of gel because his head never moves.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
You get some experience. You get a lot though, is the question. You get a lot of gold, but not really experience. We just get nothing.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright, where are we going? We are climbing the mountain. Can I get... Oh, there's a hill here. Boy, there's just... Side... What's the... Oh, this is the shop, right. The side quest after side quest just popping up. So many to do. They don't give any skill points, or whatever you want to call them, which is depressing because they should. I go this long way, why not? Probably just another potion though. Oh no, it's Gil, wow. Once it's not a potion, that is plugging up my inventory because I can't use it. Jumping. Come on, you can... It's not that heavy, sir. I mean, I guess it may be. If it's caught on a rock, then maybe it could be hard to push open. Look at Toggle. Good boy.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Imagine, you would hate to live there and that stupid ice block just decides it wants to fall on you. Like, what do? The thing is like 10 times bigger than your castle. All it needs to do is fall sideways and you're just doomed. Pleasure houses. It's a cool looking building. No, this kind of gives me Aladdin feels, the inside of this building. I don't know why.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
This is a brothel.
Doesn't seem very
I can hear the
private.
noises. I found out we have a brothel.
So then,
pretty
how
much
do we
around the corner
proceed?
from my house.
Well,
I
we're
never
using
even
the
real. I
glass
mean, I would
gate.
never go to it, but
Tonight, just after sunset.
there was some old dude that
where the shards
we
are
were going
loaded
for a walk,
transport.
walking the dog, and he
That is
just
one of the
wouldn't.
most
He
heavily
just
guarded
would not
points
shut
in all
up.
of
The old guy,
Sambrack.
and he was talking about how he used to
Not
go there all the time. I was like,
Venus,
I didn't even know there was
which
one
is a
anywhere
start.
near me.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight
I don't know if
to
it's
the
still
heart.
there, but it
The
was.
shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight,
If you wound me, Jill.
what I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
I would like to see him try and lock
Whoever
Clive up,
controls
because
the
all he has to do is
crystals
just activate
controls the
Ifrit,
realm.
and he's
But
breaking
our
out. And
kind can wield magic
there is no
without
locking him down.
To our rulers,
If
we
he
must
really
seem
wants
the
to
most
escape, that is.
convenient
If he
of
wants to be
tools,
locked up, then sure, you can
and the
probably lock
most
him up.
dangerous.
But what
It ain't
makes them
One Piece.
think
They don't
have
have
the right
some
to use
special
us?
handcuffs, Sea Prism handcuffs that just
To leave
stop
us to
powers.
die when our bodies are spent.
You don't look up a dominant, you just
Does a
screwed.
nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The
Oh, I'm
world
ready.
won't save itself.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Sid's and Clive's Eikons back to back. Look at all the side missions we have. Side mission, side mission, side mission. I feel like there was one other one that probably disappeared. There's so much of the map still. We'll see. We're gonna go there at some point too. Drake's. Okay, I don't know if we'll do. You reach a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, we'll not be able to turn. We might save that for next time, I guess. That's probably going to be a big episode in itself, and we've already gone for 35 minutes. I don't want to get locked to a point where it's going to be like an hour and a half or something.
That's true.
So let's just do one side. I guess we can do one side quest. If there's any around here, there's. Well, some disappeared. There was 2 here. I guess we're not doing all the side quests. I guess some Lockpine story, I guess.
It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed. But, oh, please help them.
Sure.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I would continue on with the story.
I was out of the door
As
too
I
fast
said,
to
like, I
count.
feel like it's probably going to take us like an hour to beat
You
it.
looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
I'm aware that usually main stories like that last a very long time, so we're probably better off just splitting it into episodes. Yeah, where the hell am I going? Oh, in here. Hello? Guy's sword's almost bigger than he is.
All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Oh, I'm about to embarrass you both.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Let's just do this, just nuke them both. I mean, we probably shouldn't be using fire moves inside a wooden building, but look, you know, it don't matter. Oh, sorry, we just destroyed one of your tables.
You know what to do, boy.
Let's do it for the fun of it. Look, it's a little bit overkill switching to this form, but I just wanted to use it for the fun of it. Why not? Wow, 4. Where will I ever get so much experience in my life? You thought I gave me nothing.
Keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
Maybe something good. Probably not, because...
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Skill points.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
I'll be honest, there isn't really many things that give me much skill points. Even when I kill things, I get like 1. It gives me 20. Like, what am I going to do with this? They're useless. I have no use for anything of that. Oh, what are you looking at?
Is the man of the hour.
No more side quests here. Because there's a lot of areas around here that I just haven't explored, eh? You know what? Go and check what this guy has. Maybe he might have some upgrade. I doubt it. I mean,
How do?
this is purchase. Nope. Nope. I should be selling these. I don't sell the purples.
Take care out there, eh?
I keep the purples. Anyway, what we might do... I know this is a really short episode compared to usual. It's only like 40 minutes or so. We might actually leave this here. I'm going to... As I said, I'm going to do some side quests between episodes. I'm just going to try and... We've got like a lot that we can do, get out of the way. Maybe get some experience while I'm at it. Hopefully try and get some skill points. I doubt it because... I keep pressing the wrong button. Like, how much do we have? We have 192. We can't really afford anything. I mean, we can upgrade... Maybe we could finish... I kind of want to save up to max this out because that's the move that we use, and then I want to kind of max out the Phoenix. This is just upgrade. It doesn't even max it. This masters it. That upgrades. Yeah, it's not even a master, so it can get even stronger. But yeah, I'm gonna knock these out of the way. I don't know it'll get me very far, but when we come back next episode, we're gonna jump straight into the main story. Because it's probably going to take us a while to beat anyway. I'm guessing we're probably going to go up against another Eikon. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I do apologize it is a little bit shorter episode. But there wasn't really much that happened besides going back and forth trying to find whatever it is that we're looking for. Some lady that I'm pretty sure it was a brothel. Is that what the Vale is? A brothel? I mean, the place we were at second was a brothel, but I'm pretty sure the first was one too. But anyway, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button when the videos go live, and I'll be back again tomorrow. So until then, take care and peace out.